Hi, my beautiful ones. How are you? Strawberry Moon Insight here. And it is January 25th, 2021. Happy and glad I'm warm. I'm in New England and very Nordic Kingdom. Actually, genealogy, but that's beside the point. I was born in California and I live in New England. Hello. Everybody's welcome. How are you? I colored my hair a little bit. So, I'm going to do something different today. In honor of my sister, the true Aquarian, the communicator. She is magnificent and very artistic. They have ideas. Their ideas are just like naturally born, and they're really successful with what they do. Truly appreciate the Aquarians, and happy birthday to you. So, hello. Well, I'm gonna do a collective love reading. I've been guided for this. Fire signs, air signs, earth signs, and water signs. And this is a shell. And the shells have spiritual messages from ancestral past. So finding a seashell when you're walking upon the beach that you just like pick up because you need to pick it up. I know y'all walk on the beach and you pass the shells, but there's one shell that resonates with you, right? And you pick it up. And then it's so special to you, and this is for some of you, not all of you. You run and you share what you had found. And everybody else like, yeah, it's not so great, it's not so, and then you toss that thing. Yeah, well, it's not so great. Everybody else doesn't think so. But then you're going, wait, I did this, but I really missed that shell. That message is the message for now, going into the full moon, and the first of 2021, which is awesome. It's a wolf moon. And we are heading into truth, revealing harsh changes, exacting energy. And some of us are like, okay, we can do that. Other of us are going like, oh, we're being barreled, rolled. I can't take it. Just need a break. It's okay. It's all right. Just know you've been here or guided to see me for some reason. Strawberry Moon Insight. So here we are. I am going to do angel oracle messages for love and healing and family. It is COVID-19, right? 2020, so they say, but for me it's like COVID-19 2020, 21. I don't know. All right. This message is for you. If you've just tuned in here, thank you very much. I'm going to tilt the camera and let's get to our reading. Okay. I know. Look at that. Sunflowers, red cloak, free person, and a wild horse. That's what's going on today. And the cloak is the sun card. Some of you probably knows that that's what it was, but not everybody, and that's okay. We're focusing on what is our love reading going forward? It's a full moon coming, the wolf moon. We know we have this grandeur of transition in energy, and yet we still have many things to release. The oppression, right? Tilting the camera. All right, you can see this open. Okay. All right. So, I want to start off the reading today with why in love and healing with COVID-19 2020. Here we are in the transition of the year. I'll take the 2. The 4 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. And I am using the Fantastical Mystical Creatures deck. They have different meanings. They might be auspicious. They're very Aquarian. They're very Star World. If you are a starseed of any kind, these cards will trigger something. Not going to go into that, but if you are, you get a trigger. It has nothing to do with your zodiac signs. It's an embellishment. It's like a little badge you get, you know. You're a Sagittarius and you're this bink badge. It's a thing. You'll know. So, we have 4 and the 10. Both of the same suit. Air sign, maybe telling the truth, maybe not telling the truth, maybe walking in the truth, but never owning it. Because the 4 of Swords, you know, can be kind of a liar, but the 10 is like telling the truth in its completion and owning anything mistakes in the past. And I like that position here because the 4 is behind the 10, which means deceit is gone. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Thank you very much. So in love, that we know that the deceit is in the past. How do we trust? 1, ourselves, so that we are not deceived again. And then 2, the new partner, potential partner. In this love, you can love your business and not have a sexual love. This love can also be a very sexual love. Those are the 2 loves. All right, angel messages from Marchetti. They're telling me you're not doing it right. Come on. I'm getting a come on, you're not doing it right. Okay, there you go. What is the message? My pinky keeps hitting the bowl, which is cold. The challenges, which isn't really a challenge, is like the heat is like, you know, and every time I keep bouncing off the cold. So I'm thinking it's a trick. So I'm going to take the card that's bouncing off the cold. Aren't you funny? I don't make this up, people. Archangel Metatron. And who else would do that? Look at Archangel Metatron. I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Wasn't I just saying that in the intro to all of this? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. I mean, I can't make those two cards up at all. And okay, put some light on the subject. All right, I'll try. Let me see. Is that better? All right, a little bit. Wow, Spirit, thank you for using me. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for my break and my repeat. Thank you for my education. Thank you for my enlightenment. I truly appreciate you, Lord Jesus. All gods and goddesses that ascended before him, that you cloak. It's not for everybody, but it is for everybody because all religions are in unity in its divine time. All right, so what do we have today? Archangel Michael. I want one card for Aries. Aries, January 25th, 21. You get the Eight of Cups with almost the full moon. That's kind of auspicious. You know what you love. You know what you have. Yet, you're going to turn your back on it in this moon. To walk towards something barefooted. You're leaving. You're sneaking out about it. Aries. What about things aren't enough? When Archangel Metatron is saying to you, feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness there is love. There is no oneness here, there, Aries. What? The one thing I like about you is you didn't spill a cup. All the cups are there. You're just going to get more. Only you can heal the conflict. But because the cups aren't spilled, you know you have a link to that heaven and earth, right? Amen to that. Okay, Aries. I didn't even ask, but it's gotta be Taurus. Of course, Six of Pentacles. I like that the water in this douses the fire, but the earth in this is solid. It has much to give, and it wants to give. And Taurus is about the foundations and the stability. It's earth. If you can do that and support community, then you are feeling the heart. You know the humanity. And you've also suffered and heard truths. If you notice, though, he's not giving it away. He's showing it in front of. So he's asking of a service. It's for you, Taurus, to decide if you're going to take the service. But know that when you make the decision, you have to make it knowing the sacrifices and the truths. These are two swords on the table. If someone's lying to you, don't take that job. That's for some of you. All right. Guess next up is Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? There's too many that spilt. And the world showed up upside down, and I'm not going to do that. That's unfair. Okay, God, Spirit, pure light. What do we have a Gemini? Right? January 25th, 2020. We've got Aries at the 8 of Cups. We've got Taurus in its own house. We've got the Aries in its bipolar house, but it's okay. They're like that. I find everything's going to be steaming. Oop. I can't take 3. I need 1. Not a mean like that. Aries. Taurus. Gemini. Gemini. The Page of Wands. What's gonna go on, Gemini? You can't stand the heat, and you've got the Ram. So we've got air and fire together. Gemini, you're going to give a heated message to somebody. I don't know who that's for, but it's a heated message because you're sick of the bullcrap and you're being embellished or represented. Maybe you have Sagittarian in your chart. Maybe you have such passion. It's wands, it's a fire. This is earth. This is water. We don't have swords here. So you have a passionate fire element for whoever this is for in their chart. You got to know your chart. If you don't, maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, but this isn't it. Because something has enraged you so much that you have to go forward, take the bull by the horns, tell the truth, blow up the place so that you, one, I guess, are honored and victored, but yet there's a path to freedom. That's for some of you. I'm so sorry. That's what I've gotten. Strawberry inside. All right. Thank you, Gemini. Well, what do we have next? That's the sign of Cancer, please. The heart of love, the cups of the eights over here. That would be technically Cancer, but Cancer doesn't go slipping out on anyone at night. No, they don't. Of course, you come out just bare and naked. Thank you, Cancer. Ace of Cups. New beginnings. Cancer. Look at, she's like hover sourcing. Right there. Gold cup. Balancing and protecting her virtue. But she knows she's abundant. She controls the seas. And look, the way it's like, yeah, and you can still see her feet and her legs right there, can't you? I know. New beginnings, Cancer. And Ace is 1. The cups are abundantly full, fertile. And you can see that the bottom of the cup is shaded. So there is something in the cup. Could be wine. It could be blood money. We don't know. It's the Ace of Cups. But there is an offer. Cancer, what are you offering? And is it an offer of entrapment? Because, you don't really want to get, and she's not going to spill the cup. So what exactly is her knowledge? Yeah? Well, they always follow their heart. The card signifies that with her crossing in the arm on her breastplate. And she doesn't care if she's naked. She does care if she loses her stability. Because if she does, the cup that she holds is at risk. All right. Leo. Well, that was quick. The Emperor, of course. Leo, why wouldn't Leo be met with the Emperor? Following that Queen of Cups, that's pretty cool. Just gonna say. It is. It's very, very cool. Well, we know the Emperor is Aries, right? We do. We know that he holds all things. He's enveloped. And he does pair. A woman. Maybe the Emperor you have just given an offer to, and your cup is so big you have no idea, and he's going to accept it? I don't know, Leo. But you've done something to stir some mightiness. Right? And you have. Because you are believing in the link between the heaven and the earth. You have felt the thoughts. And you have felt them burn in your heart. That's why it's different this time. Right, Leo? You knew you are the lion anyway. But to be matched to power, allow the universe to involve that change for you. It's okay that it's difficult, because everything that is difficult somehow turns into honey. But only if the effort's put forth, and only when the trust is there, right? All right. And you're done with the lies and the deceits. You're just done. You're tired of being the lamb. Well, I guess stop talking. I'm so sorry. It was very crass and crude. See? Look at. Stop talking. Then no more lies and deceits. You stop talking, okay, Leo? Whew, thank you, Spirit. Wow. All right, Virgo, you're up next. What are we doing? How are we going? January 25th, 2021. Strawberry inside here. I'm not going to look at them because there's two. Okay, I'm told to look at them, and they're crossing these two. It doesn't matter how they fell. All right. Virgo. The Page of Swords. And you see the wind whistling out of his mouth? and the sword there, and the clouds, and it's above the earth. There's sort of like a hooven thing there, but it's not actually touching the earth. It's on the clouds still. This information that's coming to you is coming to you so fast it is not valid. And if you listen to it, it does rock your stability. If, Virgo, you have the patience, the wherewithal, Temperance is here to help the sandstorm not hit you in the face so hard. Allow the truth to come in. If you call it a falsehood, you won't hear the message. Okay? All right. Well, Libra. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. The scales itself. All of these. One card, Libra. Let's not get off track, please. Thing. Ah, look at that. Libra. 6 of Cups. Glued. The 9 of Swords. Well, Libra, you are the air sign. You are the 9 of Swords. The 6 of Cups is you sitting there doing your video games or whatever you do, being happy in the space. That's not being happy, but it is being in the past. And you're there a lot, because here you are in the 9. Almost at the end, but still in your head. And you'd rather be pretending you're not in your head. I get it. I do. But how do you find the link between heaven and earth when you're dreaming, lamenting, being anguished in your head? Come on. Haven't you sacrificed enough? Archangel Metatron is there. He is your link between heaven and earth, between humanity and divinity. He is there to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and your mind. Through oneness, Libra, there is one. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up, like, share. Scorpio. Of course. Just like you to show up. Chain, chain, chain. And the wolf moon on top of it. Thank you, Scorpio, for your presence here. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing that message. So, what does this mean? The wolf is enlightened. His eyes are focused. His body is enveloped in a sphere or aura of protection. But the chains, they're not going through his jaw, or are they connected on the jaw piece? So the chains are around his neck. And he's pulling a boulder. I don't know. It seems that if he was just to sit down for 1 second or two, right there on his butt, the chain around his neck would release, and then he would be able to, I don't know, somehow get his head free because the chain would loosen up. The boulder's not going anywhere. He just backs up and accepts something, maybe admits something that there's wrong. Maybe some of you have to admit something that you did that's wrong, but it's not a big thing. It's just like, okay, get yourself free and move on. It's okay. You bind the chains yourself that bind you. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Okay, next up, Sagittarius. Oh, wow. I gotta go get those. You saw that? I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry, Spirit. I'm sorry I had to go down there and do that. Sagittarius. Lovers. Ace of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. And an offer. Sagittarius, I can't even read that. I know that I've been feeling something special happening. It's like your old karma is being erased. And truth, stability, honor, love, and offer, because you've been true and contrite. That's a 5 card. And I'm splitting decks. I know I am. It's how the energies are having me pull these decks. Sagittarius. It's time to come clean and stop playing games. All right. I'm being called an officious. Okay, officious. And funny, I'm taking the other deck. I'm being led to take the other deck. Auspicious. The caduceus. The medical healers. Between December 14th Capricorn. Bonus card between 2 signs. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. Officious. It was the medical healers of the world. They're in the middle of the traditional zodiacs. Not even recognized by some. Ace of Wands. And it's fine because their base is the fire sign. This is truth, and I don't make it up. They hold the new beginnings. And if you look at it, they are okay standing in the cold, standing by themselves. They've got the ram. They have got the fire stuff, got a crown. He understands and he is cloaked with knowledge and passion. Well, I would like that as my doctor. If it was me and I was very, very sick, that wouldn't be somebody I would like by my side. Seriously. Well, like I'm by my side anyway. That's beside the point. So, what we have in between all these signs, I didn't want to forget it before we move on. So the birthday girl, Aquarius, January 25th, 2021, Aquarius. What do we have for this? Love, compassion, situation. You are the communicators of the world. It is your birthday. That's a book. All right, Aquarius. 8 of Swords and Justice. And it's funny. It's Aquarian, you always do tell the truth. You always have a way of working with many mentors. Like, okay, so you've got like the hat person, you've got the shoe person, you've got the plumber, you've got the daycare. This is the 8 of Swords. You have so many things in the fire. But there's one thing in particular. Look, here we are, almost the full moon in a couple minutes maybe. There it is. In your thoughts, in your presentation, you want justice. And justice is air. Justice is Libra energy. And you've got a fandangled tiger, I don't know, with another tiger, I don't know. Got snakes going on. But these two are together, thick or thin. Right now it looks like they're kind of raggedy because maybe they've been poked by this 8 of Swords. Huh? Well, you don't need to worry about that, Aquarius. These things are happening in the universe. Remember, through oneness, there is love. The universe already knows that you've slaughtered the lamb, or you think you have. You've received the lies. The universe already knows that the 4 goes to the 10. No, 10's completion at a battle. But yet, it's still in your mind, and you're still fighting for justice. Give Archangel Metatron a shout out tonight, okay? It's all right. You have to. And that's for every situation. If you're still with me tonight, going to the end, and Pisces is up on the deck, last sign of the zodiac. You have to ask, and you have to be humble. You do have to get on one bended knee. You do have to appreciate the Lord Jesus. You do have to appreciate all of the gods and goddesses that have been before us, and even before that. That's how I feel. No disrespect to anybody, but you have to have respect for something. because you did come from somewhere. And I've been through a family of many things. Been forced to digest many things. And I've come to this, and this I bring to you. Believe full-heartedly and own it. Sometimes everybody needs guidance, and sometimes it's meant for enlightenment, and that is why you're here. I don't predict the world, and I'm not a healer for all, but if you're here, there's something going on, because I know I'm called to do this. Pisces, January 25th, 2021. What's the message for Pisces, please? Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles. And I love it because the nine is gathering and gathering and gathering and gathering and dreaming, having intuition. And Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so their mission in enlightenment and going forward is very pronounced when you meet a Pisces. They're very deep. They can also be very selfish and very cunning. And if you notice, 1, 2, she's going to hand on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like the card itself has the 10th. And then we have the owl. Her eyes are closed. Her heart seems to be open. There is a mollusk, a shell. Tight. They know. They dream. They're very intuitive, but they're also not touching the earth. And isn't it funny that with Pisces being that way, that they would get the Pentacles card almost there, almost able to achieve reality is the word I'm getting. Because Pisces are dreamy and up in their head. There is someone who has the knowledge, who understands their heart chakra and wants the grounding to ascend. Okay. Wow. That's a powerful card and a reading for everybody else. The spread seemed to do what they did. Okay, Spirit. How do we leave the reading? Oracle of Love. Okay. Thank you so much, Strawberry Moon Insight. It's been a little bit of time. I'm happy to be here and thankful. So, as we leave our Oracle of Love, January 25th, 2021, how for the collectives, Archangel Metatron, how do you connect with your love? Isn't he funny? Illumination. It makes sense. He's above the grid. He controls the stars and the sun rays. Absolutely perfect. Thank you. And I did ask Archangel Metatron, how do you? And he told me. I illuminate it. I enlighten you. But if you notice the subject matter in the card, her eyes are humble or downtrodden. And she needs to be illuminated. And if you look at this card, there's Gothic marks, there's tribal marks, there's no prejudice in this card. He illuminates all. Gonna ask him. It's a very, very, very amazing protector, and he's for all souls. He's like a super archangel, Archangel Metatron. Look him up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Wow. And here's what we have to look forward to. Strawberry Moon Insight come 2021. Stay tuned. I'm happy to be here, and thank you all.